I'm Jake.
Hi, I'm Johnny.
I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Neve. What does grit mean to us?
To us, grit means to have a passion for something that we would have to use for a long period of time. Usually having a high stamina on the things that we like to do and to have it for a long term.
Has there been a time in your life where you used grit? For me, I've used grit many times in my life, but one that I specifically used grit in was recruitment for sororities, because the whole time I was working really hard and being really passionate about what I want in my sorority and where I want to end up.
A time that I have had to use grit was during recruitment for fraternities. It would be 115 and we would be walking around, and I walked 8 miles, 9 miles, 7 miles, and I was dedicated and really wanted to find the fraternity that fit me the best.
The one time I remember using grit was during my basic training for the military. It was just 3 months of hell. Running, waking up early, just constant training throughout the entire time. And took a lot of strength and stamina just to get through with
A
it.
time where I used grit in my life was going through recruitment process, because I always knew I wanted to be in a sorority coming here, and the whole time throughout the week I was just like the anticipation, like finding out like where I'll end up.
The time I used grit was my senior year of high school. I was very dedicated to my grades, and I set goals and kept to them.
For me, my MAP score was 23, and that fell under the category of F2. In this category, everyone says that learning should be easy, and I still kind of agree with that point, because I don't like to challenge myself. I like to get good grades, and I think the easier the school is, the easier I can get better grades, and I would rather have better grades than challenge myself, which is kind of more of a fixed mindset rather than a growth. Have you noticed a shift or change in your attitudes towards college? Personally, I came into college thinking it was fun and exciting and new, and now that I'm kind of used to it, I think it's kind of stressful and more challenging than I thought it would be, and a lot more time consuming.
My attitudes towards college have definitely changed since school started. It's very stressful. There's always a lot to do. In the beginning, teachers didn't give us as much to do, and it just kept picking up.
My attitude toward college definitely changed since the beginning of the year, because at the beginning everyone was kind of just like doing whatever, like didn't have as much homework and was kind of just going out all the time. But now that we're actually kind of getting deeper into the semester, all the work's starting to pile on, and it's getting harder to balance more of like a social and school.
My attitude towards college hasn't changed since I started, because right off the bat it was already stressful because of the classes I was taking, and I really didn't have enough time to do anything, and I already knew that beforehand, but it's what it is.
My attitude towards college has changed. I came into it thinking that it was just gonna be one big party, and I was very wrong. There's a lot more homework than I thought that there was gonna be.
Do you think grit will play a role in your college success, and do you have a support system to help you through it? I personally think the more grit you have on getting your work done and getting good grades, the better you will do in college. And I definitely have a support system, and that is my mom. She helps me through everything. I call her way too many times a day. And
I think that grit will definitely take a big role in success in college, because there's going to be sleepless nights and days that you're going to have to grind out to get that degree. And my support system would probably be my fraternity, because the older guys want us to succeed and have good grades, and it would look better on the house.
Yes, I believe that I'll be using grit for my college experience, because having grit just to get through classes and just barely cut the line between passing and failing is always a good thing. And my support system would have to be my friends, because we help each other out on homework, tests, and everything. And that's a really good support system for getting a degree.
I do think I will use grit during college when I am studying for an exam, or I have a big project coming up that I need to get done. And my support system will probably be both of my parents.
I think I will use grit for myself in college, and I believe that my
support system.
support system is my roommate.